A gentle breeze whispers through the garden cafe. 4 unmarked black SUVs roll to a stop outside. Antonio Roso reclines at a long, silk-draped table. Beside him, his poised wife Laura, his sharp-eyed daughter Alicia, and his ever-loyal partner, Adamo. Men in dark suits storm in, guns drawn, anger etched on their faces. Wine glasses catch glints of sunlight. Silverware clinks softly. Antonio, when I step away, I want you to lead. Alicia freezes, her hand trembling around the wine glass. Alicia, you want me to run your drug empire, Papa? I've been praying you'd end it. Antonio, you don't choose your fate, my child. Fate chooses you. Laura lowers her gaze in silent resignation, turning her face away. Adamo watches Alicia, not with judgment, but with a quiet, unwavering love she never acknowledges. Then, a snap. A faint sound beneath the table, where power and paranoia entwine. And then, chaos explodes. Gunfire erupts. The world shatters. Antonio and Adamo reach for their weapons in an instant. The Ganufi cartel makes its move. Bullets tear through the air. Tables splinter. Glass rains down. Antonio and Adamo return fire. Merciless, precise. Adamo dives over Alicia. A bullet rips through his side. Blood pours. Laura screams and collapses. Antonio fires back with cold fury. No hesitation in his aim. Smoke chokes the garden. Bodies drop. Mayhem reigns. Then, silence. Laura is gone. Tuscany basks under golden sunlight. But beneath its vineyards and velvet hills, rot festers. Antonio Roso, a kingpin cloaked in the robes of a wine baron. His empire built on blood, bound by silence. And now, he prepares to hand over the crown, not to his son Luca, who lurks in the shadows, eyes gleaming with hunger, but to his daughter, Alicia, who wants nothing more than to escape it all. And Julia, Luca's wife, gentle, kind, and Alicia's only confidant. But that brutal afternoon, destiny took a darker turn. 1 month later, grief suffocates the Roso villa. Antonio lives, consumed by vengeance. Alicia moves like a phantom in silk. Adamo heals alone, a cigarette trembling between stitched fingers. No words, no explanations. But the silence vibrates with change. One night, a storm brews in the corridor. Adamo paces, yelling into his phone. Voice hoarse, trembling with fury. Alicia watches, hidden in the shadows. When he hangs up, she steps forward. She sees the bruises, the gauze, the pain beneath it all. Her fingers graze the wound. Adamo, it's nothing. I'd take 100 bullets for you. Alicia, but I never wanted you to. Their lips meet, desperate, aching. A collision of everything left unsaid. Then, she breaks away, breathless, eyes wide with panic. Alicia, this doesn't fix anything. She turns and walks off. Adamo, Alicia, what's going on? Talk to me. She doesn't look back. She steps into the night, the garden air cold against her skin. Moonlight washes over the Roso estate. Alicia walks faster, toward the gate, toward freedom. A car pulls up, headlights glare. The door swings open. Alicia, Rocco. He steps out. She runs into his arms. Rocco, I'm sorry I wasn't there, but I'm here now, and I'm not leaving again. They hold each other tight. In the shadows, a figure smolders. Adamo watches, betrayal burning in his eyes. The calm before the storm. They once whispered forever under Tuscan stars. Alicia and Rocco. A forbidden love. Between a mob heiress and a man of law. Their love sparked with danger, then bloomed with reckless joy. She feared her father's wrath, feared love wouldn't survive bloodlines and bullets. Rocco saw no future without her, but she still chose to walk away. Inside Antonio's study, fire crackles, but the air stays cold. Luca, you still won't reconsider? After everything I've done? Antonio, Alicia is the future. Accept it, or step aside. Luca's jaw tightens. His fists clench. His eyes, no longer begging, ignite with rage. A gray sky looms over the beach. Waves crash. So do Luca's hopes. He sits beside Julia, bitterness seeping through his silence. Luca, Papa made his choice. Julia, maybe it's time we step away. She kisses him. He doesn't respond. He stares at the sea, eyes dark, calculating. Luca, you're right, honey. Sometimes people do need to step away. By the fireplace, flames flicker and dance. Alicia and Julia sit close, secrets curling between them. Alicia whispers her torment. Adamo, raw, loyal, relentless. Rocco, steady, honest, a life free from blood. Both men proposed, both offered everything. Julia, Papa wants you to marry Adamo, but what do you want, Alicia? If I know you, your heart already chose Rocco. Alicia drifts to the window, eyes lost in the dark beyond. The night before the wedding, the vineyard sleeps beneath starlight. Alicia stands alone, eyes distant and heart in turmoil. Rocco appears behind her, quiet, steady. Rocco, just one more night, then I'll take you away from this. Alicia, I only pray my father lets me go. She kisses him, hopeful, trembling. But fear clings to her like smoke in the dark. The vineyard wakes, dressed in joy. Music, laughter, toasts. Rocco waits at the altar, hope shining in his eyes. Julia searches the crowd, smiling. Luca steps away, tense, answering a call. Antonio, to Adamo, I wish it were you standing there. Adamo says nothing. He tosses his rose aside, disappointed but not ready to give up. But Alicia never arrives. The music falters. Whispers ripple through the crowd. Her suite is empty. Antonio's phone buzzes. A single text glows on the screen. She is gone. Save her while you can. Darkness. A single flickering light. Alicia is tied to a chair. And time is slipping away.